Make a life for myself. Make a life for myself.
Welcome back, nice and early for the YouTube. Going to take you through some fun stuff today. Not fun for Chris, but fun for me. Bringing you along for my morning routine today. We're going to take you through my cardio, through my ab routine. A lot of people have asked me about how I train my abs and stuff, so we're going to go through that. Take you through a food shop, a little bit of an off-season bodybuilding food shop because I'm going away this weekend for client shows, so I need to get all my meals prepped today. So it's going to be a decent food shop, so you might want to see that. And then we're going to take you through some meal prep and talk you through some supplements. So it's a rest day video, it's a morning routine video. It's pretty early, still like 6 a.m, so we're cracking on in the morning. I've already been up a couple of hours, to be honest, doing work, getting back to clients. I'll show you actually. Joey this morning flying out to Denmark for the Europeans. He's competing on Sunday, it's Thursday today. Better focus on that.
Yeah.
That's Joey. That's Rye. He's doing we're hoping to get him a junior British title. So doing the 2 bros on Saturday, which I'm going to stay with him for. Natural. 2 bros natural show. So all these lads get up super early. And I like to, at this point in prep with my clients, manage them daily, micromanage them. So we wake up, we see how they feel, we see how yesterday's plans went. We assess and then we make a move for today, and that requires me kind of chatting back and forth with them, gauging where they're at, getting an understanding of what they feel as well, and then making a decision. So that has to be done nice and early, so I am always up before sort of 5 o'clock. Let's attack the cardio, let's get all this done. We'll be home cooking and pretty much with all most of the work done, probably before 9 a.m, so it ain't too bad. Let's get it. We got it. Stairmasters can be rare to get, but if I can get one, I like to use one. So my cardio is set at 20 minutes fasted cardio in the morning. I like cardio, I like to keep it in all year. I ask for it to be kept in, to be honest. So 20 minutes, preferably I'd do more if I can, which is why I do a little bit of steps afterwards, because my job's quite inactive. But for me, I've always been a big fan of cardio. I think bodybuilders are athletes as well at the end of the day. And a lot of people only kind of focus on the resistance side of things, the weight side of things. If you get physically fit and you're able to maintain that as you're pushing up body weight, especially for me now in off season, the benefits that's going to have transferring into your training are huge. The ability to recover quicker between sets, breathe easier, your capacity for requirement for less oxygen, transportation of oxygen, everything is a lot smoother and you're a lot fitter. So Stairmaster, light work. See you tomorrow, mate. On to the next. Part 2 for me. After 20 minutes on there, my legs do get pretty tight, to be fair. I like to come on here anyways for 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, depending on how I feel. Literally just get back to clients. Rai sent his photos over now, so I'll have a look at those, map out the day with him, get back to some of the lifestyle clients in that 20 minutes, use the time wisely. And it's also just because in my job, I know that, especially on my rest days, a lot of my day is going to be spent in now meal prepping. I'm going to be on my laptop a lot today. We're off to see George's family tonight, so it's thinking ahead of the game. Martin doesn't necessarily get me to track steps. However, I think keeping activity high as you're pushing body weight up for multiple reasons, just acclimatise into the body weight and the feel of the body and the weight going on is important. I also think for digestion purposes, readying the body for food, staying hungry, staying in good composition, all those things. So steps is a very easy way of doing that. Now it's time for abs. Basically, I'll do 3 sets on here of a leg raise. Now, the way I set myself up is I kind of stabilize it. I stabilise myself a little bit differently. I fix my elbows right into the pads and kind of sit my lower back against the seat so I can feel this stretch here. And then I just bring my legs up and squeeze there. And I can feel the lower ab working. And that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, quick blast. And then the next exercise that we do is on a cable. Go grab a cable. Basically on a crunch, what you're looking to do is you are looking to bend all the way over and flex this so you can squeeze it. What you don't want to do is push your hips back and take tension away. So obviously you want to crunch it down on your midsection. This just allows me to get that feeling a little bit nicer. So I just hold the rope in front of me. A little bit back actually. Crunch down. Right, we've got a floppy hat mic for a bit. Well, I'll show you what I look like. So a quick little physique check while we've got Chris here. Now, normally on a Friday, I would come to this spot and this is where I would take my shots every week for Martin. Reason being, same lighting, same position, and the shots can be the same every week so we can assess them equally and compare them to each other. So this is my little check-in spot. I'll show you what I'm currently looking like. Briefly. Not too shabby.
Make a life for myself. Make a life for myself.
So that's basically where I'm at. Normally, I do a few rounds of posing with my tripod, set it up for Martin, and then send some pics to him. But for you guys, that's a current 4 week post-show physique check. So not too bad considering the illnesses that I've had. I thought I'd got over it and I stopped taking my medication the other day and I started getting acid reflux again, so I'd start back on them. So we're hopefully moving. We'll see in the next sort of 2 weeks where I'm at. Oh. I'm not too fat yet. It's light outside. Will you look at that? I feel great. It's now light outside. I get to start my day off feeling amazing. Why would you not want to do that? This is the importance of routine. It's how you feel. I maybe felt this morning when I was getting out of bed a bit draggy. I don't really want to get out of bed, mainly because I knew I had to hang around with Chris today, to be honest. But now you get it done. That 40 minutes of activity, that ab work, sets me up. It's a quick, like, what, maybe hour in the gym, but easy work. We're going to the show, so I need to prep up today for today and tomorrow. 1 rest day food, 1 training day food, and I also need to do George's food for tomorrow. So, and maybe Saturday. So I need to do quite a few meals. So I'm going to do that today and get the food for it. Show you what I eat to get massive.
You always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about
Start of the day. Do you want a monster, Chris? I'm getting a monster. Flavour do you want? Yeah, nice, nice. Perks of being my cameraman, monsters on tap. To be honest, I still like a monster on a rest day. Treat myself. On a training day, I wouldn't have the caffeine because I have my pre-workout, but it's a rest day today, so I get a monster. I love a monster, to be fair. Do you know what? Maybe I need to get a Halloween mask to hide my off-season puffy face that's coming. Save the YouTube video from the scare. Trust me, a Halloween mask is nicer. Seasoning. Keep it simple. I actually use this on everything. Chip spice. That's all I need from this bit. Don't think I need a lot. I just need 2 packets. Jord may also need some. Banana for my training day tomorrow. Couple of packs of asparagus. Veggies I either get asparagus or green beans. Easy in the off season, digest easily. The rice, pack of jasmine rice. Easy. Cook your own rice. Don't get the shitty packets of rice. There's additives in them as well. It's just 10 minutes out of your day. Cook your own rice. There is some stuff I'll have at home that I won't need to buy that I would normally buy, but I'll be getting the majority today. I need egg whites on this one. Egg whites. 5% beef. I absolutely love beef. It's probably my favourite protein source, to be honest. I don't eat a lot of chicken. I eat a little bit still on a rest day. On a training day, I eat more white meat and I have turkey, but I still have a little bit of chicken on a rest day. So, again, cheap, simple protein source to get in. And I also need some salmon. Some packs of turkey. Turkey is probably the main, turkey mince, the 2% one. It's probably the main protein source that I use at the moment. Again, super lean, super easy to eat and mix with your veg, so I like to use that. Okay, so this is the fun part where I actually get a muffin on a training day. Although it's a rest day today, I'm not going to get time to come shopping, so this is for tomorrow. Best before. Check this out. Yeah, it'll be fine. I like the Victoria sponge muffin. This bangs this muffin, you know, Chris. Frozen veg for now. The off season, they're easy to chuck in meals. You just throw it in with your meat, it cooks. Not more than you think. So that is 2 days. There you go. Chris, let's go. Back home. Okay, so next portion of the day. I've got a few clients to get back to. What I'm going to do now is get a quick shower, get myself freshened up and out of these sweaty clothes, smelly, and then get to a bit of work, get to a bit of meal prep. I'm going to show you guys how I cook my meals, just because some people do like to see that stuff. And obviously I'm prepping for tomorrow, so how I get ready if I'm out and about, if I'm on the go, and what I do with my meals to get prepared in advance. So, yeah, see you in a second when I don't look like as much of a sweaty mess. Food shopping time, food cooking time. So, I'll get out everything that I need. I'm going to cook up now today's meals, tomorrow's meals, and Jord's meals, some meals for Jord. So the way I cook rice, it's very lazy, but it's very easy. So I'm cooking 225 grams here for tomorrow, which is that. Basically, I'll use 3 times the water to rice, which is about 600 water, 575. So weigh the water, I need 100 grams more. which will be about that. And then it goes in the microwave for about 12 minutes. And then that'll be done. That'll be tomorrow's rice. Chicken will go in the oven. I don't actually get all of that chicken, so we'll just cut a bit off. In the oven, it stays in the oven. That's those. Just do a day at a time because it's quite a lot of cooking every day. But at the moment, it's just easier for me to prep up today because I've got to train arms early tomorrow. And if you know you've got things on, make time in other periods to fit it in. So I'm going to need. It's probably going to take me a total of like 30 to 45 minutes to cook all this up, and I've ended up cooking 4 meals for Jord, 6 meals for me, and then my breakfast. So it'll end up that I'll have cooked 11 meals, mine being all different meals as well. So it's really not that much of an excuse. So many people, I think, fall off the wagon simply from being underprepared, you know? And it just takes a little bit more thought in your week. Think about your schedule a little bit in advance. Right, I'm busier on these days. I know I'll do these on these days. This is where I'll have less time available. This is where I'll have more time available. I know today's a rest day. I know I can spend some time cooking. And that's going to mean that basically there's no opportunity for me to miss. So this will be 2 meals as well. 250 grams of beef in each meal. So the time is now 9:45. My check-in cut-off time for my clients, they'll know this, is 9 o'clock. So they have to have their check-ins in by 9 o'clock. They'll get a response the same day, the same morning. So whatever I've got left, now I've been doing bits and works around and about. Obviously I did loads this morning before cardio with Chris and the main ones. I'll have my first meal, I'll look through what I've got left, and then I'll go through to the desk and I'll get the rest of that done. So that is meals practically made. Let's get on to the first meal, the sups, and get eating. So my little breakfast meal that I've been having at the minute, after I've got my meal prep done, it's important to get the other stuff out of the way and then you can enjoy your food, can't you? So it's very simple. I started making like this actually out of like ease because it's just a lazy way of doing it. But it's really nice. So basically all you do is you get your bagel and then rip it up a little bit. Dip one side in as it's cooking, other side, yeah. And I'll just eat this as like a big omelette with bits of like bread in, which sounds strange, that, don't it? But it's actually really freaking nice. I'll put a bit of seasoning on it as well. I just move the top around a little bit so it covers the bagels a little bit more evenly. And then it goes in the oven for like, a few minutes, it'll cook. Failed for the YouTube today, guys. Forgot oil, forgot potato. There we go. It's off. We'll have to break this one up. Look how good that looks, yeah. Most people would be eating scrambled egg on a bagel, which is probably nicer. But again, that probably won't cook in the pan anyway. I need to bin this pan, man. Go get a new one today. Okay, so we'll show you quickly what I do for check-ins, but we won't run through them all. Basically, it's a simple process. So anyone that obviously, the way I separate my coaching is really simple. They either pay for a silver package or a gold package. The silver package still gets you all your programs, your training, your diet, but it's in a more simple format on Google Docs, and I'll respond to you via a voice message, which is why I'm able to do it when I'm out and about and get back to them quickly. With the gold package, you get a much more in-depth layout of a plan. So I've got specific spreadsheets made for these people. These are people that are maybe looking to achieve a higher sort of form of results. And then when I get home, or when I've sort of done all my other bits, I'll sit and go through and send them all and record them looms, going through improvements to their physiques and what they may look like, comparing that to previous weeks, looking through their tracking system and their data to see what phase we're in and what schedule we're in. So cool. So that is 12 check-ins done today. Meals prep for today, tomorrow for me and Jord. Food shop done, cardio done, abs done, and now I'm on to my rest day, which is how I like things to be. For me, it doesn't make sense to, you see all these coaches online that are like pretending that they're working behind their laptop and they're busy for like 24 hours a day, yeah? That doesn't, for me, advertise that I'm a good coach, because the more free available time that I can create for myself, the more opportunity my clients have got to talk to me freely and then get information out of me, and any problems that they've got or any calls that they need, I'm free and available for them and for their needs. That's part of the service that we offer. So if I was to fill my day full of loads of tasks and work and sit there and not get back to my clients and not have the opportunity to call them and speak to them all day, I'm not really offering the best service possible. So for me, the earlier I can get all of my tasks and all of my work done and all of my check-ins done, the more free time I then have. That's when conversations can start with clients. That's when, if anyone needs me to ring them, I can ring them. That's when the video analysis will start coming through from when people are training. I'll be able to sit down and go through their check-ins with their training clips and make sure that everything's good there. So it's about offering the best service possible and managing my time to the best possible. That's why my morning routine is so key, and everything you've seen in this video today is so important, because I'm not only managing a business of a lot of clients, but I'm also managing being a professional athlete at the same time. So I need to think about how I can, match some of these people. A lot of these bodybuilders don't have to work. They can spend their time recovering, eating their meals bang on time, getting everything absolutely super accurate. I need to think of a way to be able to mimic that as closely as possible alongside having a job. So that's why things like routine are so important. For me now, it means on rest days I can get extra recovery work in. Normally I'd get like sauna work in or therapy work in or something like that on a rest day. So it allows me all that time. It also means, like I say, my competitors, they're in peak week, they're prepping, they need me, they ring me. I'm going to pick up straight away because I'm not too busy. That's the way I like it to be. It just means that I have to be organised, I have to be up early, I have to be on it. But for me and for the service that I offer, I think it's the best way to do it. If I had so much work on that I was working all the way through from now up until sort of 5 o'clock, my clients are going to be waiting forever to get some of the answers that they might need that day. So for me, if I start work at 5 o'clock and I finish work at 10:30 with my main check-ins, that's pretty good. That's 7.5 hours I've spent there is that what it is? 5? Thanks, Chris. Good job if Chris is here filming. It's 5.5 hours I've spent here shaking your head at me. Doing like the main bulk of my work. So like the rest of it I can tie off throughout the rest of the day. To be honest, I will have some programming stuff to do later on. But that's not stuff that I immediately need to do today. So we can come back to that. So before we make this video too long and take you past the morning, we're going to keep this one to a morning routine. We've got a list of videos that me and Chris think that people are going to want to see. But if anything that you guys want to see, please do just comment it down below so I have an idea of what to create, because it helps me and Chris out a lot. And it means I can bring you the content that you actually want. So we are going to be filming again next week. We need to sort that actually. We do. We are going to film next week. So, one last announcement before I head off, which is really exciting to be honest, because this isn't something that's just come up and come about. This has only come about from me actually using their products legitimately and authentically, which is really nice to gain a sponsorship from actually using the products and believing in the products first, as opposed to like a brand coming to you, which is what usually happens. A brand would come to you and say, we want to give you this, and then you have to sell their products. And that, for me, can seem sometimes a bit false. You know, you're told that you need to do certain things, and that you can't always put your authentic thoughts across. With Gasmat 10, I can be honest with you guys about what I think. I can be honest with you guys about what supplements I take, and I can be authentic about what's actually useful for people now, which for me is a huge relief, and I'm going to enjoy that a lot more. So I'm very, very, very happy and excited to announce that I am now sponsored by Gasmat 10. I'm going to be working with them throughout this off season and into next year's shows. They're going to be supporting me and helping me, which I was buying their products throughout the entire prep. Anybody that knows me knows that. My clients have been buying the products. So at least now there's a discount code for other people to save money. I don't necessarily gain anything from that. It's just to save a bit of money. It is LW10. We'll put that on the screen, and there's a link to all of the Gasmat products below. You're going to see in all of the videos that this is what I use, and you'll have seen in the last videos that I use these products. But in honesty, genuinely, supplements is a very small fraction of what we do day to day, and I haven't noticed a bigger impact with adding anything in than I have since I've added and used these. From benefits to my cardio in the morning, to my digestion for the day, to getting good pumps in the sessions, or being able to get fucking stimmed out my head for legs. I love that shit. Protein that digests well, that's not thin as piss and tastes nice. That's a winner. Cream of rice that's in flavours that I enjoy. So honestly, absolutely buzzing. You guys hopefully will try some of this out, and you'll see it for yourself. So let me know, drop me a message if you do try anything out. Let me know what you think, and you'll see a hell of a lot more of me and hopefully Gasmat 10, and we can take you along for some filming with them at some point as well, which would be wicked. Meet Pav, meet Rob, and introduce you to the guys that are behind the brand. Thank you for watching the video. As always, we appreciate any support. We've now reached over 1,000 subscribers, which for me, that's not a lot of people, but if you like put your YouTube video on one screen in a theatre and put 1,000 people watching, then that'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it? I think of it like that. So try to make myself feel better by being a small fish. But we will do something special to celebrate that. So if anyone's got any ideas, let me know. And we'll see you in the next video, which we don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something along this off-season journey. So enjoy, like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you in the next one.